First of all, my tag is DJ Soulman. Basically, I got the tag DJ Soulman because when I came on, they had that movie out called Soulman, which was the white kid that went to school at the all-black college and painted himself and stuff like that. So all my boys around the hood, that's the kind of tag I got because I was the white kid that kind of had the rhythm and had the turntables. And my first set of turntables, I got a mixer for Christmas. And I said, Mom, I want a mixer. And she's like, what's a mixer? And so I took her to Radio Shack because they used to have, you know, like 2 or 3 models. They had the regular one with the up fader and the one with the cross fader and your little cue buttons and you go, you know. She got me the mixer and I was so stoked, but then I got it and I was like, now what? How do I do with the mixer? And I'm thinking, okay, now I need to get some turntables. So I couldn't find any turntables, but my neighbor, they were having a garage sale and they had this little like strawberry shortcake little old school turntable that was like, play 45s on. We ripped the top off of it so you could put a 12-inch platter on it. Then I took the little speaker and I put a red and white cable and I ran it to my mixer and that was my first setup and I was off to the races, man. You put it in neutral and you just I started as a DJ and we used to back up a lot of like rappers and stuff, and then I started getting to the point where I'm like, well, I want the mic, I want the feel for it. So we started kind of a rap group, and then that evolved into a rap rock kind of group that we were signed with Interscope called Funk Junkies. And we toured the country, the world for that matter. We did about 7 albums with Interscope. And then basically I stopped touring and just kind of got burnt out on making music. And I started getting back into enjoying music. And I saw the new Serato product that they had where you could actually not have to carry crates and not have to carry records. And I was really stoked about that. That's kind of my crew. And then now we do Soul Management, which is basically me. I head it up and I got about 10 different DJs all on the West Coast. We play a lot of the W hotels, a lot of the super lounges, nightclubs in Vegas and stuff like that, and that's pretty much what we do. If anybody DJed in the old school days, they know that you have to get all your homies to carry records because you don't want to do that. Everyone uses Serato, and everyone uses some form. If it's not Serato, it's Tractor, or it's Itch, or it's some form of it. I got into it was because I'm an old school DJ, but I'm also now a new school DJ. The thing I don't like, and I hate's a strong word, so I don't want to say hate, but I don't like CD players. I just don't. I'm not into it. You know, if there's something that's just not real about DJing with CDs. Maybe in Europe it's big, maybe around the world, but at least here where the hip-hop culture is so predominant, even in house music, even in rock music, turntables are a hip-hop thing. And it's you know, so the actual ruggedness of this is pretty dope because you don't feel like you would have the problems of having a CD player maybe in there, you know. It's got the loop controls on it, which is sick, you know, and you guys, you know, the bleep thing, the button to censor, I just spin that back and use it. You know, you saw I'm spinning it backwards to like, you know, tweak it out a little bit. That's pretty cool too. The overall feel of the NUMARK V7 is actually a trip because it's hard to see, but it's a mini disc with a slip mat that's actually under it and a platter. So it's got the feel of a real big turntable just shrunk down. And what's funny is a lot of guys are out here on the edge and a lot of guys are in here on the inside. It just kind of depends on what kind of leverage I guess you're trying to get on it. But I find that the control surface is actually pretty good. I've got plenty enough room to work with. On the outside I can get real quick, or I can do my standard, you know, just regular standard cuts on it. What's so cool about this product is that you can actually scroll, you can control your files, you can control it, and you can even do it with one. From what I understand, you don't even need two. So if you got, you know, a gig that's real simple, like where you're doing a flyaway gig or you're doing a corporate gig and you want to know that you're going to be able to deliver, this has a great platter feel. The vinyl is very cool. It's got a slip mat feel to it, and I would see that if you worked out on this for a couple days, maybe even just 2 or 3 hours, you could easily have this technology in grasp. What was funny is that I hear a lot of stuff. I hear a lot of guys, oh, you know, your files won't transfer, or when you go from 1.92 to 1.94, oh, your files will transfer. And I've never had a problem with that with Serato, but I was hesitant with Itch because I thought, oh man, you know, am I going to have to reload it? And the guy at Guitar Center when I first talked to him, I said, hey, do we have to load in? He's like, I don't know. You may have to reload all your crates. And I thought, oh, man, that's going to be murderous, So I plugged in, bam, all of it's there. It's all there. Everything. Cue points are there. Everything the same. Everything, the loop, everything. The only difference between the itch is that your wheels are down low instead of being up high. So they're down low. That took a second to get used to. Your waveform is over to the left instead of being dead center or running. I run mine vertically instead of horizontal, so it's dead center. And so that took a second to get used to it being over on the left. But other than that, everything is pretty cool. You show up like this. This is awesome. I mean, you could rock anywhere from 20 people at a backyard party all the way up to 20,000 in a festival with this product. And that's the thing it just blows me away, man. Turntables have oil in them. Turntables have tone arms. Turntables have weight. There's a lot to them. It's an actual mechanical device. It's not a technology device. It's something that we've been using for, a couple hundred years or whatever since they, invented the phonograph. It's a turntable. It's a basic thing. But the problem I've had when I fly with turntables is there's oil in them and there's tone arms and there's too much risk in being able to show up and do your product. So this would seem like that would be a solution for sure. What's up? DJ Soulman from Phoenix, Arizona, Hollywood, California. Check it out. You guys can check me out at djsoulman.com, SOULMAN.com. Or you can check out our site with me and all my boys at soulmgmt.com. Basically, if you need any DJs for any kind of parties, you know what I'm saying? You got a DJ that doesn't want to play the music you want to hear, come and call. We'll drop that for you for sure. Peace out. Thank you.